You there, Kenzie?
Yep.
How you doing? You alright?
Happy with how I did last night.
Yes. So I safety got kind of wrong time for me yesterday.
It was yeah, it was safety car kind of ruined my race.
Yeah. Right, we have got a quali ban today, but they're not there at the moment, so they're not going to be able to retire straight away. But we know there's a reason why. So he's got a quali ban, and so is Liam Hardman.
Or Smooth is in the lobby anyway.
Yeah, he's in the lobby. He's just had to go somewhere a minute, so he might not be there at the start of qualifying to retire straight away. But he has a reason, so it's all good. And Liam's the other one that's got a quali ban. Yeah, it is with Liam. I mean with Frizzy getting the penalty last week, yeah. But saying that, Sasha's not here today.
Uh, yeah, starfish.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So he could enough take it.
Well,
He could take the Champions League lead, I think,
Whatever happens,
in 2 weeks' time.
yep.
They got 2 weeks to practice for one race.
Yep.
Right, Matrix is joining in qualifying as well. So technically, everyone's going through if Liam and Smooth both retire.
Yeah. So that takes us to
Fine.
17
Yeah.
teams.
And by the time the other two do their quali bans, we'll have 15 cards left. So everyone's technically through. As long as Liam retires, or say Smooth will retire and he gets back in. He gets back. Hello everybody, welcome to Extreme Racing League XRL, and this is the X1 tier from Baku, Azerbaijan. Round number 10, I think it is.
Yep, round 10, the penultimate round of the championship, ladies and gentlemen.
Strategy around Azerbaijan is a two-stopper, is the optimal strategy, a soft medium medium, or medium medium soft, or medium soft medium. The one stop is a medium hard or soft hard. You can do a one stop soft medium, but you'll be the slowest car on track near the end. So it can be done, but I'm pretty sure safety cars are going to detect. So will be the ones that decide the strategy calls. To be fair. And Smooth will do in a minute once he gets back in to sort it out. He's in the session, but he's not there. That's his Xbox. So we know why, so it's all good. So pretty much, if you see anyone out on mediums, which means they'll be starting on soft compound tyres. Anyone out on softs is probably going to try and qualify on mediums, unless they don't realise that they're all going through, which I'm pretty sure one or two of these will actually not remember, or not realise, I should say. Yeah, and then they're back in Europe the week after. Because it's Britain. I don't think it's a power unit. I don't think the Claire's is a power unit by the sound of things. They said an engine blew up. Yeah, I don't know what part of the engine they're saying, because they didn't say it was a power unit that went, that's what I'm saying. So we'll see. That was after last week when they said that there's not many team orders, they're going to let them drive. That was over about a week or two ago and they said that, and then they do this today. There's Matrix within, and as it's that first lap time. CV, I think Shoes already crashed at Castle. You can't park there, sir. And Ginge posts a 1:38.813, P1 so far, fast lap so far. Red Bull of Trap is the next car to come along, but he's invalidated. And there's a Ferrari that's going very slowly. I think that's actually Andrea, actually. It is Andrea. Will be somehow. Yeah, it probably won't be this season. Now we're one race to go. Right then, I'm gonna put up a poll, right? For the fun. How many safety cars? It's gonna be all 4 or 3 or less. We've done 2 races, well 4 races this week have happened. 2 of them have seen all 4 safety cars. Another one didn't see a single safety car, and another one seen 1 safety car. No, we've had one that hadn't had a safety car at all, and only had 1 virtual, and the other one had a 1 full safety car, which was Dev, and then the EFR's 2 races both seen full safety cars, all 4 of them. Back down now.
Sasha's in P3, Starfish in
We have no Sasha today in the Haas either, so there's a Haas missing. Both Haas main tier drivers are missing. Lowe's filling in for that seat. So Haas, both their main 2 drivers aren't here, and Sasha championship leader isn't here. Jacob goes P3 with a 38.993. That's why we go into the final race of the season, is because Sasha's not here. How you doing, Waldo? Lion Hurricane. I think the controversial one was back in a couple of years ago when someone crashed in the pit lane at Brazil, and it took out the race championship leader, one of the contenders for it, which is Path. Yeah, and basically handed Sat the championship. Yeah. not really a championship as such. I mean, yes and no. I mean, there's more full-time drivers in Devon this year than there has been before. I mean, we've got 12 that have been there all season. So it's probably the hardest one to win this season. Yeah, well, they're all going through, aren't they? So, because Smooth's got a quali ban, he's not there, that's why he's not retired yet. And Liam's got a quali ban as well, so. Kenzie, have you included your audio in the party?
Lord, I'm an absolute melon.
Well, that'd be why.
I am an absolute melon.
You said all that and you didn't need no one heard you. That's all good. Oh, that's fantastic.
Not the
Well,
first
Frid's
time
better
it's
rap
happened.
time of
folks.
anyway.
Not the first time it's happened. Thanks,
Frid's
thanks,
alright.
Mono. Thanks, Mono. Appreciate it. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for it. Oh, actually, Frizzy's in the pits. He's got no front wing.
Wait, what?
Frizzy just boxed him, no front wing. I was wondering why he was boxing on his hot lap, and then I realised he had no front wing.
Oh dear, he might be in trouble.
But he's not going to be. Because he's in front of Liam and Smooth, and they've both got quali bands, haven't they? So they're going out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll run down through, back down the standings later on in the break. So yeah,
Yes.
you can actually hear it.
So yeah, we've so yeah, we just had the actual Baku race take place earlier today as well, and me and JR Footballer were debating over whether Sonoda should have been allowed to continue racing after, for lack of a better term, his wing got taped closed. The AlphaTauri team taped his wing in place because the DRS had somehow broken on his car.
We were saying that's actually safe then. Ginger tyres, shoe with a 140.619. I mean, to be fair, I turned it off once the Leclerc engine blew up.
Yep.
Because I knew the race was over and it was going to be boring.
Yeah, I think Ferrari need to get the reliability issues sorted ASAP. Otherwise,
The
Red
problem
Bull are
is
going to win
now
another championship.
they're going to get. Well, they're going to get grip penalties now because if they take any more parts of the engine, now they're going to get grip penalties. They
Yep.
take all their engine parts. They're not even halfway through the season.
Well, I think we're barely a third of the way through even. We've had Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Imola, Australia, Miami, Spain, Monaco. Yeah, like I said, we're barely a third of the way through the
Halfway.
season, and they've already hit grid penalty.
Yeah. Dorfitch crossed the line. He's probably going to win the champion. He's going to make the championship go to the final day, as we were spoken just now, with a 38.603 in the P3, just behind his teammate.
Yeah, he managed to win last time out in Bahrain.
I think he's got back-to-back race wins actually.
No,
I think he won around.
No, Starfish actually finished fourth in Mexico because I've got the race results
the
in
one
front of me
behind
right
his
now.
four, is it?
He has won 2 of the last 3 races. He won in
Yeah,
Austria,
race before then.
and he finished fourth in Mexico, and then winning last time out in Bahrain. But again, it's Sasha's consistency that has been pivotal in keeping him at the top of the championship standings. Because apart from not showing in Mexico and not showing here tonight, he's only finished outside of the podium once throughout the entire season so far, and that was 9th at the Circuit of the Americas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's one of his best seasons he's ever had.
Yeah.
And pretty much all the leagues he's in as well, because he's winning pretty much in all the leagues he's in, like all 4 of them.
Yeah, all 4 leagues. Let's say that being the EFR, XRL here.
Yeah, and a couple of other leagues that he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So also Hamilton, as what Watto's just saying there. Yeah, he's injured now, isn't he? He's in that race today. He's injured his back.
Yeah.
Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, the porpoising back with an absolute vengeance. So you got to think something needs to be done to try and counteract it. I thought the upgrades they brought to Spain were supposed to mitigate the porpoising issues, but apparently not around somewhere like Baku.
Problem is with places like Baku, it's a street circuit. Frizzly P5 138.888. That's the issue. It's a street circuit, so of course it's a road surface. I mean, I don't think I've ever found a road that's completely flat that I've driven on.
Especially with all the potholes you have to avoid as well in the process.
I'm surprised Matrix have gone out again on those softs. A brand new set of softs as well. Same as Trap, they've both used up 2 sets of softs here. Boys, you're going through.
Yeah.
Smooth's got a quality ban, and so's Liam. So
yeah, that means he's effectively wasted a set of tyres. And there we go. That's Smooth now retired. So there we go.
Yeah.
There's a Wado in the chat saying, with the way Merc have the design set up, there's not really a lot that they can do to get on top of it. I mean, 2 races running now that Latifi has been shown why he is now the worst driver on the grid. I mean, he gets a 10-second stop-go penalty for start infringement, and then gets another 5-second penalty on top of that for ignoring blue flags.
And he's making up for Mazepin not being on the grid.
Yeah, and apparently...
Because that's the sort of thing Mazepin would do. Ignore blues.
Of course it is. Of course it would, yeah. But the thing is, I saw somebody put in the Discord server earlier that there's the possibility that Latifi could be gone by next season because there's a possibility he might actually be running out of sponsorship money.
We'll see. It's a bit hard when your family own a massive company. That's qualifying done. Then we lose Smooth and Liam Hardman both had qualifying bans, so we are now into Q2, which is where people will actually have to try now.
Yep. So Andre at top of the timesheets, and Jacob ahead of his. I say there's definitely not much in it in the top 3 at the moment.
The only car on mediums though was the Bullbees. Everyone else set the times on softs, and a few cars set their lap times on 2 sets of softs.
Yeah, effectively wasting it, effectively losing a set for later on.
Yeah, for Q3 if they actually get there, but yeah.
Yeah, because it was Smooth that said in the Discord server that Latifi is gone after the season, maybe even sooner, unless he can come up with some more sponsorship money. I mean, if it were me, I wouldn't want my company's name on a car that is, for lack of a better term, slow.
The thing is with the Williams team, yes, it's one of the slowest cars on the grid, but it's because of the name of it is a difference. It's Williams. It's a historical name in F1. So people are always going to want to support it. People are always going to want to watch it.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you'd think with the sponsorship money they'd be getting, that they'd be trying to get, I don't know, drivers that are actually competent and not slower than their team at every other race.
No, you mean like Daniel Ricciardo?
Oh no. Daniel's actually a good driver. He showed that last season. It's just with the regulation changes that we've had to deal with.
The problem is, since Norris has been teammates, he's beaten Norris in one race. That's the problem. He's not even close to being the same page as Norris. I don't know. I think he's done.
In much the same way that Hamilton hasn't been able to keep up with Russell.
Yeah. So we might be seeing the end of them sort of drivers. If the cars are the way they are now, it's looking like the old style of driving doesn't suit them.
Which means we're gonna be seeing a younger breed of drivers coming in sooner rather than later.
If you look at all the drivers that are doing well, it's all the aggressive ones.
The aggressive ones
like the ones that go after
your
going at the track, and then attacking the track. The ones that are attacking the track are the ones that are now slowly starting to come through. Like the likes of Russell
rather than having the conservative approach that some of the older drivers have. There are only a few weeks to go now until the new game comes out.
Yeah, 15 days.
And then we
for
can
the Champions
Edition, and then we can put this train wreck behind us forever, never to be seen again.
When I race the next day, the day before the game comes out, it's getting straight away deleted straight after the race. Literally, as soon as I cross that line, it's getting deleted.
Yep. I mean, for me, I'm still gonna keep it on just to like finish off the last podium pass, get to max prestige one more time, and not have to worry about doing that again for the new game, because it just takes up far too much time for me. Just getting all the podium pass challenges done, getting to max prestige.
I actually get most of them done. I get most of them done by just actually league racing. Low fast lap so far, 39.9, but then there's the 38.9 from Frisbee.
Yeah.
Fletch says Frisbee for pole. I reckon it's going to be between him, Andrea, and probably Ginge.
Yeah, but I mean the podium pass challenge, the solo career and the weekly event ones, I can do those no problem. It's getting the help to do the multiplayer ones that's the concern, because right now, I don't have the pace to be able to win on a consistent basis.
Right, there's a few people who set lap time so far. Then we've got pole position at the moment. Well, fast lap so far in Q2 is a 38.855 from Starfish. Now Bullbeast has just beat that with a 38.543.
Yeah,
that's the fastest off runner. And then the fastest medium runner is a 39.844 from Flap in sixth position. I'm afraid I don't think medium's going to get through here. There's only about 5/10 separate them.
Yeah, the deltas. Yeah, there's only a half second.
It's a lot when they're running.
Half second difference.
After you can't park down there, sir.
Oh dear.
You're not Max Verstappen. I mean, not Vettel. Vettel wants to park there.
Yes.
Though. He's done it on the corner before that.
How quickly he was able to get that car turned around, though.
That was quite cool. That was the way he spun that around, and then he literally just barely missed the wall on his wing as well. don't think you can do back-to-back laps here. Someone's trying to though. I think Lucky Dude's trying to.
Oh, that's
The problem
not
is,
gonna
Lucky
work.
Dude, you're gonna run out of it all the way down here. So watch his delta just go. He was 2 tenths up when he went around that final corner. Oh, the left-hander. Watch, he will not beat his lap time by the time he gets to the bottom. If he does, it'll be like by 100. Oh, he lost a while. He actually didn't lose that much time. He lost just over a tenth. But still, he literally is very lucky he got away with that.
Very.
Normally, if you've got I think Asda all starfish on laps, something like it. I mean, Asda spun. I mean, so he wasn't on a lap. Right, Ginger's pulled out of his lap. Lowe's pulled out of his. Matrix is on a lap because he's going into turn 5 into turn 6. Yeah, no, sorry, 4 and 5, sorry. So Frisbee should get pole if he does the lap times that he was doing earlier. But knowing Frisbee, he won't do the lap times he was doing earlier. And also, Bull Beast is looking quite strong here.
Very true. And Bull Beast has been consistently up there throughout the course of this season.
Yeah, the problem is with Bull Beast, he makes slight mistakes in the races that pretty much ends his chances of being like on the podium or even winning races. And the problem is the next one mistake, that's it.
Especially with how competitive the X1 division is on a week-to-week basis as well.
Unless it was last week, Jesus Christ.
Oh
Matrix
boy.
P6 with 39.403. Yeah, that was basically one person going with something that caused all that.
Yeah. That's interesting. Lowe has already retired from the session, and there's a few drivers that have yet to set a lap time. Now, there's no
He's reserved though,
sugarcoating it.
so he probably just wants to, I think he wants to start on mediums.
Well, that's true, yes. So there we go, and that was...
Who the hell was that guy? Oh, CVT,
CVT.
with a 139.736. Sorry.
Yep, that's your mates. So effectively, that's one more driver, or one less driver for everybody to worry about. As Lucky Dude runs out of fuel on the way back to the pits.
This is next to today, man. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, no offense to the guys, but I got a funny feeling the people that are going out this time around will be Low as the shoe, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
They're probably the four that I would say were probably going to go out. And I don't know if I'm going to insult Ryan by saying this, but I think Ryan might be the one being in 11th or 10th. He's not practiced enough this week. He literally said that the other day, so he's not practiced at all. So I think he's going to be back there too. Jacob P2, 138.551 in the Aston Martins. Now the Aston Martins again, 2 and 3. What do they want to do? Get married or something? Let's go on a track and holding hands tonight. Validated. Ryan's giving Frisbee a toe, I think. Oh no, he's not. He's on an outlap though. It's not a good time to give him a toe on the outlap because it's better to. Like the toes, it's always better to do a toe at the end of the lap, not the beginning, because like, literally he's not going to gain nothing. Because once he crosses the line, 10 yards down the road is a corner.
Yep.
It's better to toe people after the lap. There's Andrea, 1 and 2 for Alfa Romeo. It's a shame, Waddy, you can't help him with his driving.
Yeah.
Right, Frizzy's on a lap, Jacob's just done a lap, Andrea's just done a lap. CVT, I believe, has just done a lap, he's in the pits now, I believe. And then Mr. Wilson, I believe, he's just done a lap as well, because he did a 40.437.
He's a couple of tenths up at the moment. I don't think he's going to be quick enough to get himself into the top 10.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's getting through on mediums.
Nah.
The people that would have done would have been the likes of Frisbee, Andrea, Ballbeast, or Jacob, or Starfish sort of area, and I believe Ginger might have done as well.
Yeah, well, Ginger's fastest time is indeed on the medium to 39.1.
It is a bit long, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So he would be doing he would do a 38.6 on softs then area.
Yeah, based on the deltas
And
anyway.
also the track ramps up at the right at the end of the quali as well for Q3. So there'll be about 2 or 3 tenths in the end of Q3 on these lap times too. Go on then, Frisbee. Let's see what you got. Is it a 37? It is a 37. 999. By 1,000 of a second, he's in the 7.
Yep. Still a 37 regardless. Andrea retiring from the session. Oh, actually, he's had a crash.
Andrea's just crashed in the pit lane,
How
and that
has
is
he
him
done
out of
that?
qualifying. He's going to be 10th position. I don't think anyone outside the top 10 are going to beat a 38.2, let alone all of them. So I got a funny feeling that he's going to start in 10th position. We're only going to have 9 cars in qualifying 3. I mean, why would you even attempt to go fast into the pit lane in qualifying? Oh, he's there.
Yeah,
Okay.
he actually went into the wall on the right-hand side. And I think, yeah, that's it. It's 39.8. 38.9, sorry. Puts him 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much everyone pretty much has to beat a 38.2, like as in all the way up from like 4th downwards to knock him out. So he isn't going to go out of qualifying 3, but he's got no car left. So
Yeah, he's not going to be able to take part.
No. So he's out of qualifying now, and he'll probably be in 10th position. I think Shu is going to start a lap in a minute, but who else is on the lap? Do we have a lap and go on with Asda in the McLaren?
Hurricane
start a lap as well as
Wilson
or Hurricane started. He's just started his lap, hasn't he? Oh yeah, turn 1. He's just started 1, and Shu's just started 1, and Asda's about to start 1. And Trapp has just finished his, and so has Frisbee. Frisbee's run out of fuel.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Frisbee will be happy with his time regardless.
Well, really, those Q2, all you care about is getting through. I reckon Ginge is safe on that lap time on the mediums, because there's only 3 people behind him, there's 4 people behind him, and I reckon only 2 of those can probably beat it. If we compare their lap times from earlier in Q3, I think only Ryan and CVT can beat it. Even if they all beat it, Ginge will go to 11th, won't he? So yeah, so he would only need 1 person not to beat it, and I can't see Shu beating it. No offense to Shu, but he doesn't like this track either. Traps in the pits retired. So pretty much, for anyone from probably 7th down is probably safe.
Yes.
Ginge just come out on softs. He's through. I don't know why he's going out for.
That's a wasted set.
Yeah, I can't say there's no way I can't see Shu finding 1.8 seconds. He's already said it's not a strong track for him. Where is Shu? He's just started his hot lap. Well, he didn't improve his first run. There's Azza 2 going on the final few corners. He's 8 tenths up. He'll go to a 39.7. He's still 6 tenths off a Ginge. Azza goes 11th for 39.629.
He's just a couple of tenths off Matrix this time.
Yeah, he has to beat Matrixes in like 1:39.4. Problem is for Asda, there's no way he can do back-to-back runs, so I think it's his qualifying done.
Yep.
I think his qualifying done, and I think was it CVT also? Both CVT and Mr. Wilson both up on their times. 3 tenths apiece. Shu is 2 seconds down. Shu's done in qualifying, so Shu is out. So is Lowe, so is Asda. Ginge is definitely safe now, 100%. Well, 1000% now. So it's down between CVT and Wilson. CVT needs to find 1.1 seconds or 1.2. Actually, no, 1.3. Yeah, well, probably what's more than that. About 1.4 to beat Matrix, and they probably need more than that to beat Lucky Dude. Mr. Wilson's crashed the castle. That's his qualifying done. He's out.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Dude is giving an absolute toe and a half to his teammate CVT. Moves to the left in a second. Is he going to stay there? He's going to stay there. And then CVT, is he going to improve to 9th? He does. A 7th. 139.057. That knocks out Matrix into 11th. And Matrix is out.
So there we go. That's it. That's qualifying over.
So we lose. Sheeran 15th, 14th is Wilson, 6th, 13th is Lowe, 12th is out there, 11th is Matrix, and Andrea is out in 10 because he's crashed out of qualifying, so he's starting 10th. 9 people through in Q2, Q3.
Yes.
Remember, they all have to start on those compound tyres that they qualied on, which means, there you go, the only medium runner is Ginge, everyone else is on soft compound tyres.
So Ginge could have an advantage over everybody else.
If there's not a safety car within the first 7 laps. Which what screwed us in EFR, because we all started on the mediums. And the safety car came out like lap 6.
I say for me, I ended up pitting the lap before the safety car came out, and honestly, it was brutal. So here we go. That is Frisbee, Bullbeast, Jacob, Starfish, Trap, Hurricane, CVT, Ginge, and Lucky Do, all through into the pole position shootout.
Right then, there we go, back on the way now for Q3. Frisbee is the first car out on track. The only cars that haven't left the pits yet is CVT and Ryan Hurricane. On the 2 cars that haven't left the pits yet, Ryan Hurricane has just leave the pits now in the Mercedes. And CVT, so CVT is the last car to leave the pit lane.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think pole we fought between probably Frisbee, Bullbeast, Ginge, Starfish, I would have thought. I mean, I would have said Andrea, but Andrea decided he didn't want to do qualifying 3. It was the third, or I think it was the second or third fastest car in Q2.
Yeah, just real unfortunate they ended up putting it into the wall.
say what happened? Apparently he just lost the back end on the straight. Or he wiggled or something, I don't know. But he must have wiggled before and then probably put his foot down when he was wiggling to lose the back end. Interesting. It's one of those where on there go, I'm pretty sure that wasn't on purpose. I'm pretty sure he didn't want to qualify in 10th position in qualifying when he would have been probably second or third on the grid. Grizzly has literally put as little amount of fuel in his car as he could possibly put in for this hot lap.
You know, even then, that's a big ask to be able to get a lap into with how little fuel he's got in his car.
You can get away with the lowest you can possibly get in the car. You can do a lap with it. This just means you run out of fuel on the end of the in lap. Let's see what you can post then. Is it going to be like a 37, was it 38.3, 37? Was it a 37 or 38? 37 one, it's 37.9 earlier. Yeah, he's about half a second off of what he did earlier. So he didn't go faster. We've got loaded cars coming, so let's see, let's say Bulby's 38.491, he's 9 100ths off. Trap third, Trap is now 4 with a 40.7, Lucky P goes to 4, now with a 39.299. Jacob just went third with a 38, now 4 with a 38.5.
38.1 for Jinx now, that was him fastest.
He's the fastest so far for pole position for Ginger at the moment. Starfish P5, 138.715. I've got a funny feeling they're using old tyres here.
Wouldn't surprise me if that were the case, if they're using an old set of softs.
Right, Ryan is back across the line. So far it's just CVT that's not left the pit lane. Ryan goes 6th with a 38.859. I've got a funny feeling. I don't think anyone else is going for another lap. I mean, Lucky Doom might be one of them, but he's run out of fuel nearly. He's going to run out of fuel, I should say. Trap. He's got enough. He's not flashing or anything. Nor Ginge either. Let's have a look. Yeah, Ginge is on back-to-back laps. He's just under 3/10 up. He's got a little bit of a tank left out the final corner. That fast left-hander though. Down left-hander, I should say.
This is very brave from James Watkins. He pulled out of the bag here. He's nearly 3/10 up. He's going to go into the 37s. And there he goes. 37.968. That puts him... He actually extends his gap to nearly half a second.
Jacob did a cool down lap, he's going to start a hot lap now. Starfish is in a lap, so I think it is just Jacob on a lap now. Ginge has done his lap, he's going to be boxing next lap I expect, so it is going to be just Jacob on track doing a hot lap. Starfish is also in the pits, so yeah, so the only CVT has not left the pit lane yet for Q3. And Ginge set a lap on the second lap, or the second run. And Jacob has done a hot lap, cool down lap, and now doing another hot lap. So this will be interesting to see if he does improve on 3-lap old tyres.
It's a big ask. I can't see it happening.
He must have practiced it, so know he could do it. I would have thought. Yeah, I don't. The softs don't last very long around here, so I'll be amazed. Ginger's just crashed out.
Oh, that's huge. There he is. Jacob's just gone past him. That's turn
Yeah,
15.
he's still got pole at the stands though. He's just done an absolute Leclerc style. That is, have pole position then crash.
Oh dear. Yeah, well the problem is, Leclerc crashed while he was on pole at Monaco,
They couldn't fix his car.
and if he was to crash here at Baku, he'd have had to crash at the castle section.
Yeah, but I'll tell you now, Ginger's lucky that they actually can fix his car. And it's not like it is in real life where you may have broken a gearbox or something.
Yeah.
These two are on mount laps, so right on each other though. I'd say I would have thought it was one of those two would back off because at the moment you're right on each other's gearbox. Always to come in next car to start a lap in the Alfa Romeo. I'll tell you something though, doesn't it? That Ginge crashed out of quali 3. Frisbee crashed in Q2, Q1.
Yeah.
But survived. So that's the two front runners that we expected to be at the front there. Have both crashed in quali. Bulbies has come back in on his out lap, so that's interesting.
Indeed.
So yeah, I mean Frisbee earlier did a 37.3 in quali. Well, we were muck around in, so I knew there'd be a mid 37 in here. I'm surprised you haven't seen one earlier though. And now, right, trap going tyres fired for turn 2. Second DRS straight. He's on a lap now, Lucky Dude's on a lap. Ryan Hurricane's on an out lap. CVT's finally come up the pits for his hot lap. He's going to have one run at it as well by the time he gets around the track. He ain't going to have enough time to do more than one. Thank you, Jeebus, for all that.
A lot of yellow flags in sector 1 there, not sure what all that is about. Less trap coming across the line. Got a 37.9 speed, he's not going to beat it, but he is going to go with a 38.9. Lucky Do, 39.0. Not quite enough on this occasion. Corners now to go for CVT's right on the back of one of the Aston Martins. From CVT pull out of the bag here, 30 seconds to go. 39.2, nothing special.
He does have enough time to go around again, but he does say he's going to slow a load of time there on that final corner, on the turn 1, sorry.
Yeah. So Hurricane.
Lucky do up on this time as well.
Yeah, but there we go, check a flag out now.
It's just this group of cars now, so like Ryan Hurricane, Starfish, Jacob, Orbeez, Frisbee are all in this train.
Yeah, Hurricane almost a couple of tenths down at the moment. Jack Hart's retired from this section. He's happy with his time. At best, he will be starting 7th.
I think he's going to start in 7th because I don't think CBT is going to improve, and Lucky Doo's done. So,
And Fristy's had a spin.
well, that's pole position gone for him then. Ryan has pulled out of his lap as well. Frizzy's been disqualified from the session. He's going to start
He's
in
going to get booted
9th
down
position.
to P9. Yeah, there he goes. He's been booted back down to P9.
We've got Andrea and Frizzy's going to be back at the... Whoa, hello! Bulby's just spinned it right in front of Jacob.
Oh dear, oh
Jesus
dear.
Christ.
What on earth is going on?
Jacob, how the hell did you miss that? That was last minute seeing that.
It's just, all of a sudden, it's just come alive. Starfish just
Starfish
misses out. Is he going to beat it? No, he's not. Jacob not going to finish ahead of his teammates. That is really unlucky there. So Frisbee booted down to P9.
Yep. He did. He crashed, got disqualified. Because the game doesn't give you a countdown no more, it gives you basically like 2 seconds to move. If you don't move, you get disqualified. It's the same thing I had in Austria. Spun on the second to last corner, and I basically stood there for a second, got instantly disqualified. On pole then it's Ginge with a 37.968, sorry, and then Starfish second, Jacob third, 4 is Bulbies, 5 is Ryan, 6 is Trap, 7 is Lucky Do, 8 is CBT, Frisbee went from basically P2 to P9 because of the DSQ, and 10th is going to be Andrea.
So there's a lot at stake here.
Yeah, we need to check if a random's in the lobby at the start of the race, if they've picked the car or not, because if they haven't picked the car, we're fine. If they have picked the car, we've got a lobby restart. Also, see, we can't race with a random car on grid. It's easier when we actually know there's someone in there, but I mean, we had it next to a couple of weeks ago and we didn't actually know that they were in the lobby. Until about 5 laps into the race, which I can't really restart then. Right, let's have a quick gander and see if they are. No, there's no one in here. That's fine. We are good to be good. I suspected you had pole as soon as Frisbee binned it. Well, got disqualified, Ginge, to be fair. I mean, I'd say he's the only one I've seen out of all these guys that are raced in there. I've seen in other leagues this week that have hit the 37, so. It's just all down to your start now because all the people around you on softs are going to be so much quicker to start with.
Absolutely.
Right, do you want to run down through the standings? Well, we've got a bit of a break because they could maybe missed it early, didn't we? Because audio wasn't included.
Yeah, because, and apart from that, I completely forgot. Anyway, So yeah, we've got Sasha at the top of the standings. He's not racing this evening. He's got 141 points. Starfish 131. So it's going to be between those two for the championship. Bullbeast 96, Frizzly 91, Waldo 66, Andrea 44, Liam and Wado tied on 42, Hurricane 39, Matrix 35. That's your top 10 in the Drivers' Championship. Haas in the Constructors' Championship still leading with 179 points. Aston Martin, after Starfish's win last week, puts them second, 160 points. Alfa Romeo 140, Mercedes 135, Alpha Tauri 101, Ferrari 76, McLaren 50, 46 for Red Bull, 33 for Williams, and 15 for Alpine.
Yeah, so as we were talking earlier, though, the Sasha's not here today, so that means Haas are losing points there as well. So the constructors are going to be pretty close again, I would have thought, after today. Or be closer anyway. Because, as I say, Lowe's the only one that's in the Haas, and the Mercs and the Astons are there. The Alfa Romeos are all here. All their drivers are actually here today.
Yeah, so it's going to be anyone's guess as to who's going to win the Constructors' Championship in 2 weeks' time. Because there's no XRL action, because we've got... Because the last thing we want to do is end up clashing with Canada.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Dev race on the Saturday would clash with qualifying for Canada, and the race for Canada is at 7 p.m. So it would clash with X1, 2, and 3 that weekend.
Indeed.
That Sunday, so we literally couldn't do either one of them. But yeah, so pretty much. I mean, if Mercs both finish on the podium, they're back in the championship for constructors. But really, unless they both finish on the podium, I've got a funny feeling the Mercs are going to be out of the championship hunt for the constructors. Alfa Romeos have an outside chance, but the Astons are the ones to watch.
Yeah.
Because they're only 19 points behind, so if one of those wins the race, or even if they both finish in like the top 5, that'll be interesting for the final race of the season. So then, Ginn is the only person on the mediums in the top 10, and that is there. And then Starfish, Jacob, Bullbeast, Ryan Hurricane, Trap, Lucky Do, CVT, Frisdy, and Andrea, all on the soft compounds. They all qualified on the softs and mediums for Ginge. And then everyone outside's got a free choice tyre. 11th is Matrix on softs, Asda's gone to mediums, so has Low, so has Mr. Weirson, and so has Shu, and Liam Hardman's gone to hards. And Smooth has done exactly what I would have done if I'm starting at the back. I would start on softs. Pretty much the reason why I say that for is because if there's any damage, you get anything damage at start or anything that happens like an early safety car, you can straight in box for mediums and just do medium for the race. You only do it. You're basically just doing a one-stop then. We'll let it go. Okay. So this will be interesting. And I'll tell you now, we know Liam's doing a one-stop if he doesn't get damage. He just needs to try and stay in DRS with those hard tyres. He just needs to stay with the pack. If he gets left by himself, he's in trouble.
Here we go. It's race time here at Baku. Clean start from everybody. Everybody getting through first couple of corners very cleanly. And as I say that, that's Andrea that's gone spinning. And I think he's lost an airplane as well in the process. CVT.
I've never seen...
CVT's
gone, yep,
as well now.
One.
Yep,
Turn 2, yeah.
Oh dear.
Ryan's gone down 10 places. Ryan's been caught up in something as well.
The Starfish though.
Damage doesn't look like it.
Starfish though in the lead, and he's got Bullbeast behind him. Ginge already up into third.
Down to third. It's on pole position.
Oh, sorry.
Ginge's already dropped 2 places to Starfish and Bullbeast. That is not great there, really.
Not the start Ginge would have wanted.
Hold them through, yeah. But I'm not too sure what happens to CVT and Andrea and Ryan. That's the only problem. It's really hard to watch all the corners and the camera views it gives us ain't much crop. I've never seen Andrea, any card do what Andrea's card did. Az just dropped it.
It's so smooth. Bull Beast, meanwhile.
Oh, smooth is. Whoa.
And it's Az that gets the penalty. Why?
I don't know if
why Az gets the penalty when it was smooth that went into the back of him is beyond me. Bull Beast is one of the cars that has underfueled though.
We don't know what Asda did though, do we? No. That's the thing. We don't know whether they right in the pits, trapped in the pits. He's must have damage.
That's not what trap needed at all.
Right, Matrix is in as well. Who else is going to be in? Ryan is running in a box. No, Ryan doesn't box. Weirson doesn't box. I can't find a feeling there's about 6 drivers that are boxed. And Asda had an incident with Smooth, we know that. CBT and Ryan had an incident at turn 2, and I don't know what happened to Andrea at turn 1. But this is the train for the P1. Starfish, Ball Beast, Ginge and Jacob. And Frisbee from 9th position's already up to 5th. I mean, let's say like every time we get to Baku, we always have incidents. At turn 1, turn 2, at start of the races. No matter what it is, there's always incidents.
Yep.
Someone always gets turned around at turn 2. Or someone runs deep, or someone gets tapped to the ass and goes into the wall. That's pretty much the only incident we had in Dev as well. With someone getting spun at turn 2 at start of the race.
Yeah, there's a couple of drivers that have taken the decision to underfuel their car, Frisbee being one of the Bull Beasts being the other. Now this could prove problematic for them if there's no safety car to allow them to get their fuel back.
Well, we had 6 cars with damage at the start of the race and no safety car, not even a virtual. Jacob on the back of Ginge, is he going to make a move or not? No. DRS is enabled though, Frizzy 142 to something. Fast lap, I think it was 06 or something. Right, DRS activated. They want to make a move on Starfish, or is he Jacob going to make a move on Ginge on the outside? He's going to make a move on the outside, he's going to late brake him. And he does. Great move from Jacob up to P3. To bring with those soft tyres, he's got so much more grip, and now Frisbee is all over the back of Ginge now as well. And so if you stay out of all the or basically if you stay out of all the rubbish at the start of the race,
yeah, Matrix has had to come
back.
back
You can make a load of places. Yeah, has he gone with another damage? Has he got more damage?
Possibly.
Maybe he just wanted to race after. We've come out in DRS zone of people, so we're just watching the P1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 fight. I mean, Starfish is going to be an absolute sitting duck on this straight. This is what happens when you put a mile-long straight and equip it DRS, because we're about to see an Aston Martin get swallowed by him. Here we go. Here he comes. Someone's binned it. Castle, Ferrari, he's dead.
And that's Lucky Do. He's done a Charles Leclerc. There's the
virtual safety car deployed as Bulby's made went for the move. Wow. Safety car deployed.
That's a full safety car. That's one.
That is one. Yeah, and who is going to box? Any of the soft runners going to box? Yeah, Ryan's in. Lucky Do's in. Trap has crashed. Traps hit it. Traps hit it. Traps hit the Ferrari. I mean, no offence. If there's a full course safety car while you're hitting a dead car, watch out, Andrea. There's 2 cars here.
Just the one now. There we go. Goodness me.
Well, the thing is, there's no reason for him to hit because he should be going slow enough when he's on the safety car.
Yeah, he should.
Right, he's moved now.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been going that quick.
Well, that's just helped as the Matrix smooth all that catch up. And so you see, Andrea as well, Andrea's box, so did Ryan, so did Liam. Yep, for them now it's pretty much a medium now to the end. I'm surprised also the other problem is for the soft runners, is the only one out of those soft runners that had the opportunity of boxing was Frisbee. The rest of them all had passed the safety car. I mean past the actual pit lane.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got the medium runners like Ginge, Lowe, Shu, and Mr. Weirson. They'll probably elect to go for track position.
Yeah, the thing is with these medium runners now as well, like Ginge and Lowe and Shu, this doesn't help them either. Because now it's all people behind them are basically doing the same strategy what they're doing, but they're going to have to go and use the softs at some point, which means after 3 or 4 laps they're going to be slow on those softs. So they've got to use the dodgy tyre. I mean, the softs are probably the worst tyre on here with the hards. Right,
Starfish in, Bull Beast in.
Yeah.
Jacob's
in. Yeah.
Jim stays out.
Frizzy doesn't box. Frizzy's going to do a one stop.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
That's the only reason why he would stay out. He's got to do it. He's got to do a one stop. He must do a one stop. There'll be no other reason why he's staying out on those softs.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting now, because is he going to force Gingen to doing the one stop now? Because if he doesn't, Ginger's going to have to make up about 23 seconds with a pit stop.
Very true.
Right. Mr. Weirson is in for softs. Andrea has box for softs as well. Safety car might be in this lap. I'll be surprised though. So Ginge in P1 on 4 lap old mediums, Frisbee in seconds on 4 lap old softs, Lowe's in third on 4 lap old mediums, Shu is in 4 with 4 lap old mediums. Then Starfish in 5, Bulbeast in 6, Jacob in 7, Liam in 8 are all on brand new set of mediums. Mr. Weirson in 9 is on a brand new set of softs. Then you've got Ryan in 10, CVT in 11, 12 is smooth, 13 is Matrix. Actually no, they're all on different old tyres, aren't they? So yeah, Ryan is on the brand new set of mediums. CVT's on 2 lap old mediums. Smooth is also on 2 lap old mediums. Matrix in 13 is on the 1 lap old mediums. Asda in 14 is on 2 lap old mediums. Andrea in 15 is on a brand new set of softs. Yeah, safety car won't be in this lap. It'll be in next lap, which helps. That helps Frisbee as well. Look after his tyres.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. The longer he can be, the safety car's out for him on those softies, he'll be fine.
Which gives him a good opportunity to further, as you said, gives him a chance to look after those tyres further, giving him the possibility of getting that one stop.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see a safety car restart infringement like we did in X&A this week as well. So.
Oh dear.
Once you go, you cannot slow down. So you better make sure when you go, the safety car is going as near up in the pit lane. Otherwise, the game will make you slow down and you could get a penalty for it.
Yep.
Oh well, that's going to be interesting then. The reason I don't like cockpit cam on this or on any of them is because you cannot see around you, like cars that are next to you, unless they're fully alongside you, you can't see them.
Absolutely.
Which means around these sort of circuits, if you can't see beside you and you push them into a wall, you'll get penalised for it. Pay a lot of attention to your arrows, that will. This is pretty much a wider version of the Monaco, isn't it really? But you know to overtake here. Right, safety car will be in this lap. We're just waiting for Andrea to catch up. He boxed again for mediums.
20 laps to the end? It's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, you might, well, we've seen people go to the end on the mediums. They don't do that long. They did in the EFR. I think they went 21 laps on the mediums in the EFR. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if you see Starfish try and do it. Safety car, we're saying it's coming in any second. There you go.
Here we go. Safety car in this lap.
As we start backing them up now, it'd be better to do it now than it would be later on.
Yep.
He is.
So just to recap the order, you've got Ginge at the front, you've got Frisbee second, Low third, Shoe fourth, Starfish, Bullbeast, Jacob, Liam, Mr. Wilson, and Hurricane. That's your top 10. Then you've got CBT, Smooth, Matrix, Asda, and Andrea. There we go. Ginger's already dropped the hammer. He's left them for dead. We're back underway here as we start lap 7 of 26.
Yeah, well, you're saying Lowe's got an opportunity on the Frisbee there, but he backed up a little bit. He's going to try and outbrake Frisbee, which I don't think is going to happen. Yeah, Frisbee not even close. So that is Mr. Wilson and Liam Hardman fighting at turn 2. Mr. Wilson's got the inside. Liam's going to run on him. No, he backed out. Bullbeast was past Shoe. Up to 5. Liam backed out. Wilson is staying up. Yeah, so no change. Oh, Starfish and Bullbeast have passed. Let's say so. Bullbeast has passed Starfish. Jacob just passed Shoe.
Now they need to start catching the top 3.
Well, they're nearly in range. I mean, they're in DRS range of Low already, so Bullbeast is charging. Already pulled half a second.
Yeah, he's a man on a mission here.
Yeah, Starfish is just literally going with him as well, so they've got anything after. Bullbeast is gonna have both the Aston Martins right on his gearbox, and Bullbeast has made a move trying to make a move on Low. So now Low's got Bullbeast and both Astons all in a row here. Bullbeast making the move on the inside. No, they backed out of that. Welcome to the top 3 of X1 there, Low. He's getting a yellow flag. Shoe's gone.
Oh dear.
Safety car deployed again. That's number 2.
Matrix has gone as well.
Matrix is a hit here. Matrix hit him. The second time someone's hit a car that's crashed a castle. Loads of done for speeding in the pit lane. 5-second time penalty for Low.
Oh,
and this is where it's going to benefit, and this is where it's going to hurt Ginge now, because they literally put them all on the back of him now, and literally a one-stop is so easy now. And Asda is now going to get a chance to catch up again. So in the pits is Jacob for a brand new set of mediums. Frizzy's also in for a brand new set of mediums. Mr. Wilson's in 9th on hards. Low in 10's gone to softs. Undrone 11's gone to 2-lap old mediums, I think. Yeah, Smooth's gone to a brand new set of mediums. And Asda in 13 is on hard tyres. And we are back caught up again. We are just going to wait for them all to catch up again and wait for them to do a full lap and a safety car, which probably means next lap safety car might be in.
Possibly. So that is...
The problem is, I think the one with Matrix though crash with Shoe is a bit different, because I don't think Matrix had a lot of time to react, whereas the Trap would have had a lot of time to react, because he would have known this as a safety car was deployed a lot quicker.
Indeed.
So. Well, the opening said it's going to be in this lap. I don't think it's going to be though.
It could very
So
well
pretty
be.
much all the DNFs are basically because someone's crashed in the final corner and someone's hit it.
Yeah, that's the problem with not getting the heat into the tyres.
Well, they should have had eaten their tyres by that corner though. Really, they've done 3/4 of a lap by then. So they should have had heat in the tyres. I think they just dropped it. The back end does step out quite a lot, especially if you run no TC around that corner. Is also, I mean, there's someone trying sending it too wide through there as well? That's why he crashed. We don't know, do we? We didn't see it. But it does now mean that Frisdy, Jacob, Mr. Wilson, Andrea, Smooth, and Asda can all go to the end now, 100% easily. Safety car is coming in this lap, so Ginge will do another safety car restart.
Yep. I mean, Lowe's gonna need to stop again anyway, because there's no way he's getting those softs to the end.
Yeah, that's the problem with starting on the medium tyres, see. You pretty much had to either do what Ginge has done or do the strategy where he stopped the softs, then stopped again for mediums. That's probably what I would have done. Because there's no guarantee there'll be another safety car.
There we go, we're back underway here
Ginge is gone.
again.
Frisdy's past CVT at turn 1. He does. Jacob's also got past CVT at the turn 1 as well. Turn 2 can hold on to it. There's a lot of cars at the back here fighting as well. They're going to get through easy enough. It looks like it's a Lowe's in 10th now. CVT in 8th. Mr. Wilson in 9. Trying to work out where the next fight's going to be. I don't think it's going to be the Mercs going to be fighting, but Jacob is right behind Frisdy. And Vorbeast is on the back of Ginge as well for P1 and 2. Ginge will pass out that corner. Andreas crashed the castle, exit castle. He might have touched the outside curb and spun it left.
It's not what he needs for Alfa Romeo's chances with the constructors.
No, but Vorbeast is still there though, so they would still take the championship lead in the constructors, or they'd be 1 point off actually. 2 points off. They would be actually. Because Lowe would be getting a point there, and they're 19 points in front. Vorbeast takes the lead of the race.
Yep,
And
easy as
Alfa
that.
Romeo need that though.
Yeah, Frisdy swapping positions with Hurricane.
Yeah, it's not a surprise there. Both teammates, Mercs, are just swapping positions around. Yeah, and Frisdy's going to want Ryan to basically hold off Jacob as long as he can. To try and get Jacob out of DRS of Frisdy when he does get the overtake. Oh, Frisdy and Liam going by side for turn 3. I think Andreas is tied in the pits. And yeah, Liam was not backing out of that.
Oh,
Frisdy's been pushed into the off-road, off-ramp.
Oh, that's Frisdy.
Yeah,
Frisdy's
Frisdy.
had it off.
Yeah, he's been, say, him and Liam went side by side into the castle.
That was
And Liam
never
wasn't backing
going
out of
to
it.
work. You do not do anything apart from go through castle section in single file. You try overtaking there, you're dead.
The thing is, I mean, Liam was on the inside, so he was always going to have more of a run into the corner, and it's always going to force Frisbee off. Frisbee really should have backed out of that, in my opinion. Ryan's just faster. Liam, so has Jacob. I don't know if Liam's got damage. Looks like Liam has got damage. Liam's in the pits.
That's a shame. DRS now enabled.
This is the first fight. Starfish actually on the back of Ginge actually. That's supposed to fight on track right now. Have a second separate them.
Yeah, Jim's definitely in trouble here. Starfish has just got past him.
And Ryan has got past Jacob up to P4. Jacob is now 5. Ryan's locked up a little bit though into turn 1. Frisbee 140.886. Ryan's locked up in the front a bit thingy, and then Jacob's not running now yet. Ryan's going to drop a position probably to Jacob. Yeah, and Ryan's been locked up again. Jacob moves up to 4. Ryan is now 5. Frisbee's on the back of Smooth for 10th and 11th. Thing is, the race ain't over. We're only halfway through the race, so we know people have got to box again. Frisbee isn't going to box again. So I know there's a couple of guys that probably, well, they have to.
Indeed.
Or will need to. But we know that the Low's going to have to box again. We know Ginger's still got to box. Frisbee's going to make a move on Smooth on the inside. Final corner there. And Frisbee does move up to P10. He's now behind Mr. Wilson. Does Wilson have DRS? I think he does. I think he has DRS on Asda. So that's why he's not gaining as much as what he would have been if he didn't have any. Whoa! Frisbee on an 8 bit there. With this fight, he seems the closest fight on track low with the first time penalty, but it's a 5 second. If he when he does box, he will.
You should be able to serve that without much difficulty.
And there's Frisbee on the outside of Weirson. And Wearson's going to back out of that, yeah. Wilson does back out on Frisbee up to P9. Low is an all sorts of problems there, as is now on the inside of him through the fast left-hander, and he is up. Low's going to drop a position. Low's at the wall. I think Low's got damage. think Lowe might have damage.
It's not what he needed.
Frisbee both past him.
That is not what Lowe needed.
I think he's just crashed. He's out the race.
Oh, and that's it. That's
Safety
it.
car
Number
deployed.
3. This is Ginger's chance. This is Ginger's chance.
Ginge
to
has
pit.
to box, but the thing is with Ginge, he's got a box now. There's 12 laps. He's got to go with soft tyres.
Well, it could end up being as much. It could end up only being like
They've all
10
boxed
because of the safety car.
I don't think we're going to see 10. I think we're only going to see two laps under safety car because they're all together. Liam Harvin's the furthest behind, but he's only 16 seconds behind. He'll catch up as soon as they come to the pits. Right, Starfish went to mediums. I think it is mediums to the end now. I don't think it's softs, but we'll see. Ryan Hurricane's gone to mediums. So did CVT. So did Weirson. So did Smooth has also gone to mediums. Asda went to softs, so did Jacob and Ginge, and Bullbeast went to softs.
Frisbee,
I mean, for 5 laps,
Frisbee's
they're
going
going
to
be
stay out.
good. Yeah. Thing is, though, for Frisbee, he really had to stay out. If he boxed, he would have been back in 9th, 8th area. So really had no choice but to stay out. So I think there's everyone boxed. Liam didn't box either, but Liam was only on 2-lap-old mediums anyway. So Frisbee stayed out, didn't box, 6-lap-old mediums. Bullbeast in second on a brand new set of softs. Starfish in third on a brand new set of mediums. Ginge in 4 on a brand new set of softs. Jacob in 5 on a brand new set of softs. 6 is Ryan, and 7 is CVC, both on a brand new set of mediums. Asda in 8 on a brand new set of softs. Mr. Weirson in 9 on a brand new set of mediums. Liam in 10s on 2-lap-old mediums, and 11 is Smooth on the 6-lap-old mediums.
Smooth has managed to catch up to the rest of them very quickly.
Yeah, safety car probably won't be in this lap. It'll probably be next, I would have thought. It's got to do a full lap, hasn't it? Well, we have seen it call it where it's not done a full lap, but very rare. Safety car should be in his lap.
Yeah, I'll be very surprised if it stays out. There you go. Frisbee now the de facto safety car. What can he do here with 10 laps to go? There we go. He's dropped the hammer. Starfish going for an overtake on the outside of turn 1. Bullbeast not letting him pass that easily.
Not there, he ain't going to. Always hold on to it.
This means
Problem is,
as it
Starfish
stands,
needs to try and stay with them.
as it stands, Starfish will have a 5-point lead heading into the final race in 2 weeks' time.
As for CVT. CVT down to 8th now. Mr. Wilson's having a look on the imper side. Awfully deep there. Wilson moves up to 8. Optimistic move there from Wilson, really. He's lucky that CVT didn't just turn in there. All Beast on Frisbee. 2/10, 1/10. We're on the gearbox now. Oh yeah. That's the problem with that left-hander water, is if you get damage or something, you've got to brake so early for it. Yeah, it looks like CVT has damage because he's just been overtaken by Liam and CVT now.
Nice.
Bull Beast. Jesus Christ. Not even the back of Frisbee.
There we go, CVT in.
And he just has tagged CVT, and he has just tagged Frisbee, and he's just caused him damage.
Oh, that is inexcusable.
There's absolutely no way he hasn't got damage for that. Bulby's been picking up a penalty for that. Absolutely no way Frisbee hasn't got damage. Yeah, Frisbee's got no front wing. Yeah, so Frisbee literally has no front wing, so...
And oh, Jacob's gone! Oh no!
It's going to be another safety car.
And that's Newcastle section. That's a massive hammer blow for Aston Martin.
How's that not a safety car? It's in the middle of Castle with like 7 cars behind it.
And that means
Like,
everyone that
Jesus
finishes
Christ.
now is guaranteed points.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Yeah, and his car was facing the wrong way as well. James, meanwhile, trying to do everything he can to get himself ahead of Bullbeast, and Bullbeast has to come in. Bullbeast in! Why is Bullbeast in? Has he got damage?
He went in the back of Frisbee, didn't he? He's caused
sorry,
himself
did, yeah.
damage and cost himself the race, yeah. Cost himself and Frisbee the race.
And that has just killed any hope of them being mathematically still in the running for the championship. So this means, as it stands, Starfish is going to have a 15-point lead heading into Brazil.
Asda has dropped some places as well. Asda's gone. Castle.
He's still in
no
the race
front
though.
wing. He's still going.
Ah, that's huge. It's huge for McLaren. Whoa, and he's gone. Oh, and that's him out. Oh no!
He's gone now.
And his car is right in the middle of the track.
Oh, Frizzy's just binned it in Castle as well.
Oh, for goodness sake.
He's
And
got
there
no
we go,
front
there we
wing.
go. Now a
Safety car
safety
down,
car.
safety car.
And that's what, number 4?
That is number 4.
Damn it, I've just lost 500 points.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay, it's only 500. First, he should have gone past Asda that quickly.
Oh, you know, it's Frizzy. No, Frizzy just spun at the Castle. He didn't hit Asda.
No, he went past Asda at a rate of knots.
Yeah. In the pits, Ryan Hurricane, Bull Beast, Mr. Weirson, Liam, and Smooth. All in the pits. Yeah, there's a few people now within prime position of winning this. And we know I wouldn't like to try and call who's going to win this right now.
I haven't even dared to make a prediction on this one.
Elfin's in the pits.
Starfish,
Ginger's
and
in
so's
the pits.
Ginge. Well, they've got the time in hand.
Oh.
They've got the time in
but
hand.
is Ryan going to get a delta though? Ryan should have a delta. If he does, then he's not going to take the lead. If he doesn't have a delta, he could take the lead. I think he's got a delta, so I think they're going to climb just in front of him. Ryan can get around this final corner quick enough. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be awfully close. Nah, he's not. He's going to climb in third.
They had, like I say, Starfish and Ginge, they had the time in hand.
Yeah. Well, Ginge was pretty much doing whatever Starfish did.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I think. I'm actually surprised. I don't think Frizzy's got any more fresh tyres left for softs.
No, that's why it's on the mediums.
It's on mediums. Yeah, let's have a look. Frizzy. Actually, he's done soft, medium. So he should have another set, unless he blew his all his in qualifying.
It would have been in qualifying.
He would only have to go 5 laps though.
True. But he will be a little bit slower than those around him.
Well, so the thing is with Starfish, he just needs to be 1 or 2 in this race, and he'll take a chance of winning the championship in 2 weeks' time. He'll be in front of the championship no matter if he gets P1 or 2. I think he might be another champion, be level on. I think if he finishes 3rd, he'd be level on points.
Who, Starfish?
Yeah.
No, if he finishes 3rd, he'd end up 5 points ahead.
Alright, so yeah, so he can afford to basically be anywhere on the podium and take the championship lead. Obviously, if he wins the race, he's gonna have a bigger chance, and he can basically afford to be like 6th or 7th in Brazil and still win the championship. So he just needs to really try and be at least on the podium. Though, will give him a massive chance for the championship next week. Oh well, a week in 2 weeks' time. Smooth in the pits,
Yeah.
CVT in the pits. Did they both have damage there?
Again, why have they done that?
They got damage.
Oh, that's
No, he's got no damage.
huge.
Unless they had a fresh choice of tyre, a free choice, like a new set of softs.
Oh, CBT's.
I could see why they've done that,
Why
but
have you done that? He's just put on a new set of socks. Oh my goodness, this CBT, you absolute melon.
wow, this is a Ferrari strat right there.
Yep. Well, so much for. I was going to say L plan, but CBT is not in an Alpine. He's in a Williams.
I'll tell you one thing though, this makes me doing the standings for X1 next week easy. Just write DNF about 10 times.
Yeah,
Copy and paste.
Yep. Which begs the question regarding the standings. I mean, obviously you've got like you've got your purple box for the fastest lap inside the top 10 and a pink box for the fastest lap outside of the top 10. How does the pole position get accounted for in the race results?
It's yellow.
Ah.
Are the numbers yellow? You go into the qualifying results, it's in yellow. We don't have the reserves in there, but we have the full-time drivers. And like, if you want to see where you are as a reserve, you go into more statistics, and your position as a reserve in that too.
Right. Okay. There we go. Right. That takes care of that. Safety car in this lap.
Next season, next season the actual main standings will just be full-time drivers. No reserves will be in that full-time standing next season.
So that means the reserves can't win the championship.
Well, they can't win the championship anyway. Reserves are NFA in the overall championship. They wouldn't be counted.
Yeah. So
we'll have about 3 laps to go. Well,
Yeah.
4 laps to go. Big old train, though.
Yeah. So one thing I might have noticed is that I don't know. But anyway, we're back underway.
Frizzly and Liam fighting again. More contact between the pair of them.
Goodness
And
sake!
Frizzly's around
What is
again.
going on? Oh my god!
CVT's hit him. And we're down to 7.
Since when did Baku become a demolition derby?
Liam back-to-back
that's
times
it.
as
That's
Liam is
it.
the same
Frizzly's
person.
dead. Frizzly's dead in the
Well,
championship.
Frizzly got I'd say he was out. I think he was out of it anyway, but
Well, mathematically,
that's
he
the
was still in
second
it. But
time
that's
we've seen
just putting the nail
contact
in the
between him
coffin.
and Liam. From our view, we don't really know what happened there. Well, I mean, we've seen that Frizzly looked like he got squeezed into the inside curb and put into the wall, but
Yeah.
we don't know how far Frizzly sent it from, if he did send it.
Yeah, like I said, that's it. That's Frizzly's championship done and dusted.
Yeah, I hope when I say the think the Merc's out of the championship as well.
Yep. And with Haas not scoring any points, that's going to put Aston Martin into the lead of the Constructors' Championship, and it might bring Alfa Romeo might have an outside shot.
This is the fight for 3 and 4. Liam's got a 3-second time penalty. Oh, I think Bobby might just tag the wall.
Yeah, it shouldn't affect him that much because he's got that 3-second gap over Smooth anyway.
But again, this is the crazy thing about this race. Trap, Lucky Dude crashed because a trap, someone it trapped in there, I think. Yeah, so Lucky Dude or Trap hit each other, whatever, in the castle after someone died. Matrix hit Shoe once Shoe died in the castle. Andrea crashed on his own. Lone crashed on his own. Jacob crashed on his own. Asda crashed on his own. CVT crashed into Frisbee. That's how they both died. Literally, no one's crashing because no one's DNF because of basically an incident as such. Apart from people not slowing down for hitting them. Bulby's up to P3. Starfish has taken the lead on Ginge up to P1. Ginge is 2.
Still game on. 2 to go here. Frisbee does have the fastest lap of the race, but it's not going to amount to anything because it's not finishing. And you'll fight it. Oh, that's Hurricane!
Wow. Hurricane just binned it.
That's car section again.
The same place he did it in X and A, exactly the same place. And that is the Mercs completely out of the championship now.
Yep, and Bull Beast up into 3rd. That'll be an extra few points for them. There we go. DRS Ginge is out of battery, but he's gone into the back of Starfish.
Well, that's his own fault there, really, because Starfish wasn't exactly moving. He just went to turn too late around him.
Yeah, Bullbeast meanwhile he gets the fastest lap of the race, so that'll be an extra point for Alfa Romeo.
Up to 4. It's gonna be a good result for Mr. Weirson, no matter what, and for Smooth.
Yeah. And so that result there,
final lap of the race.
That could, I think, and there we go. Mr. Wilson ahead of Liam. They're still battling for 4th place here. And the more those two battle, Smooth might actually jump Liam on penalty count back here.
And no, this isn't the most DNFs in XRL. That was last season at Singapore.
And
when X1 did the wet setting in Singapore, only 4 finished it.
Only 4 drivers finished, yeah.
Yeah, 4 wet conditions around Singapore.
And that was out of what, a full grid?
19 cars. Yeah.
Out of 19 cars, only 4 finished.
Yeah, that was a crazy thing as well, right? Singapore, not like after 3/4 of grid died, and not a single incident involved. People literally died on their own.
Yeah.
That means people literally just died on their own. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about the other day about races that had no penalties, and we looked back and seen all DNFs at Singapore, and then there's no penalties though.
Yeah. Nevertheless, Starfish, he's got nothing else to prove here. He's done all he can. He's going to have a huge lead heading into Brazil in 2 weeks' time. He wins here at Baku. Ginge gets 2nd. Bullbeast 3rd. So Alfa Romeo could still have a chance of getting 2nd in the championship. Aston Martin now take the lead of the Constructors' Championship. And Smooth gets driver of the day. Alpine have now lifted themselves off the bottom of the Constructors' standings.
Yeah, that couldn't have gone any worse for Mercedes if they tried. I mean, Ryan will still classify as finished, which is a little bit, I suppose, a little bit of a thing there, but yeah, but
Yeah.
There was a
I
well,
think
Frisbee was
he-
involved in a lot of incidents today.
yeah, which is very unlike him. Yeah, but
Yeah,
so Hurricane being classified, that means he'll still score points, right?
yeah, he will. Yeah.
Right. So there we go. As long as they're showing as classified, there you go.
So
There you go.
Elfin wins it. Second is Ginge, and third is Bulbies with a fast lap of the 140.773. Ginge also has a point for pole position. Wilson's in 4, 5 is Smooth, 6 is Liam, and 7 will be Ryan Hurricane. That is your classified results.
Right, the
DNS for Frisbee,
DNFs.
CVT, Asda, Jacob, Lowe, Andrea, Matrix, Shoe, Trap, Lucky Do, all DNF'd.
Yep.
A lot of them DNF pretty much on their own, and 2 of them DNF because someone hit them.
Yeah.
Well, one person DNF because someone hit them actually. That was CVT, DNF in Frisbee. The other ones were people driving into dead cars, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, chaos. That's all.
Yep.
That's the only word I can use to describe tonight. Absolute
Well,
chaos.
in 65 minutes, there'll be even more chaos.
Yes, because we've got X2 in an hour's time.
And I get to watch it on track instead. Yes, thank you everybody for watching X1 round 10 at Azerbaijan Baku. We'll be back, as we just said, about 60 minutes time for X2 for their race around Baku as well, for round number 10 for X2. Next weekend's a break week because of real F1 around Canada, so we'll be back in 2 weeks time for
The season
X1,
finale.
and it'll be the final race of the season at Brazil.
And both championships are still up for grabs. Will it be
Yep,
Haas
drivers in it.
or will it be Aston Martin? Will it be Starfish or will it be Sasha? The only way to find out is to tune in 2 weeks' time for what will surely be an epic conclusion to Season 6.
Right, thank you everybody for watching us, and we'll catch you either in an hour's time for X2 or in a couple of weeks' time for X1. Everybody have a great week, and we'll catch you all in a couple of weeks' time.